March 9th, happy Monday. We hope at least. Filipino tennis sensation Alex Eala is moving on to the final 16 of the Indian Wells Open. That's after her round of 32 opponent, world number 4 Coco Gauff, had to retire due to pain in her arm. Eala had been leading 2-love in the second set when Gauff went to center court to inform her of the injury. This is just the second time Gauff had to withdraw from a match in her young career. Eala earlier won the first set 6-2. The Filipina ace won 5 straight games, bouncing back from an early 2-1 deficit. Eala will face another tough opponent, world number 14 Linda Noskova of the Czech Republic, in the next round. Their match will take place Wednesday.
No one likes winning like that, and no one likes losing like that. So, nevertheless, I'm really happy with how I played. I'm really happy with my performance, and I hope I can make the best out of the momentum. I think my focus was really was a big point of my match today, and my strategy, as well as the intensity in my legs and the intensity I was able to produce to be aggressive. Yeah, I took those learnings from the last match. I tried to do things differently, better on certain things I can control. I know that Coco is a great player, and she's really going to give you a hard time. So there's nothing much you can do about the other person playing well. So I tried to focus on what I could control. Yeah.
Always a class act, and
Always.
you know she and Coco are good friends
Yes.
too. Alex Eala's victory came on International Women's Day, so of course, after the match, she gave a shout out to all women, especially those who paved the way not just for themselves, but for other women as well. Among them is her mom, Riza, who was in the stands supporting Alex. The elder Eala was visibly emotional as her daughter made her speech.
I want to say thank you to all the incredible women who have paved the way and who have advocated for themselves and for other women. I also want to say Happy Women's Day to my mom, who is there in the stands. I want to thank her for being the amazing woman that she is and for helping me become the woman that I am. And that goes to all mothers.
NBA updates now. The Los Angeles Lakers take down the New York Knicks in La La Land. The Lake Show never trailed and even led by as much as 23 in the 110-97 victory. The Lakers blew the game open late in the third quarter by going on a 20-8 run. They did go cold in the fourth with just one basket in a 6.5-minute span. But the Knicks couldn't capitalize and only got to within 10 points while committing 8 turnovers in the payoff period. Luka Doncic led the purple and gold with 35 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Austin Reeves added 25 markers, 4 boards, 5 dimes, 3 swipes, and a block. LeBron James missed his second straight game because of a bruised elbow and a left foot injury. But the Lakers are on a roll, though, with their 4th win in a row. They are currently 5th in the West with the same 39-24 win-loss record as the Denver Nuggets. The Knicks are 3rd in the East with 41 victories and 24 defeats.
It's great, man. We hold them under the 100. They have great players. They just scored 142 against Denver. So today, the defense was amazing. Everybody was locked in. And obviously Smart, man. Smart has been so great this season for us.
Scotty Brooks was telling me at halftime that this is the type of game that's a playoff game in March. You have a couple of those coming up here. What can you learn about this group in this stretch?
Yeah, obviously tough games, but that's what you're going to see where we are. So today was a good example where we are. I think we did a great job. Everybody that touched the floor did a great job. So I'm excited to get those games in.
And now you own the 3-1 head-to-head matchup against your friend and former teammate Jalen Brunson. Any bragging rights there?
He'll probably get a little dinner after this, but that's my guy, man. We came into the league together. All the respect, all the love in the world for him. We have a great relationship.
Captain 2 charges, Luka Doncic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Meantime, the San Antonio Spurs get their own dominant victory over the Houston Rockets. After a close opening period, the Spurs took control the rest of the way for the 145-120 blowout. San Antonio with a balanced attack, which resulted in 38 assists, 21 three-pointers, and 6 players scoring in double figures. Victor Wembanyama led the way with 29 points on 9 of 13 shooting, 8 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Stephon Castle added 23 markers, while De'Aaron Fox and Keldon Johnson chipped in 20 points apiece. Rockets forwards Kevin Durant and Amen Thompson scored a combined 46 points in a losing cause. The Spurs have won 15 of their last 16 games. They are second in the West with 47 wins and 17 losses. The Rockets are fourth with 39 victories and 24 setbacks.
Some things definitely clicked from the first quarter. For me, it looked like we figured out their adjustments that they were trying to do and just decided to hurt them elsewhere. I think a lot of this has to do on how all of these guys behind me behave. And myself, of course. None of us is really, sometimes I feel like I could go 4 minutes straight without touching the ball, and they find, and I still find ways to impact the game and make our teammates better by setting screens, rolling hard, calling for the ball in the right places, and expecting them to switch or to double team and having an answer for it right away. So I don't even remember what the question was, but basically that's how it feels.
8 more NBA games for you today.
Let's take a look at the results. Jaylen Brown flirts with a triple-double as the Boston Celtics beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 109-98. The Miami Heat take down the Detroit Pistons 121-110. Bam Adebayo breaches a 10,000 career points. Toronto Raptors obliterate the Dallas Mavericks 122-92 with RJ Barrett dropping a season-high 31. The New Orleans Pelicans exploit the Paints en route to a 138-118 victory over the Washington Wizards.
Paolo Banchero leads the Orlando Magic to an easy 130-91 win over the Milwaukee Bucks. The Portland Trail Blazers scoot past the skidding Indiana Pacers 131-111 behind Scoot Henderson's season-high 28 points. The Sacramento Kings beat the Chicago Bulls 126-110 as Russell Westbrook shows old form with a triple-double. And lastly, Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns cool off the Charlotte Hornets 111-99. Coming up, we head to the UAAP with a recap of the weekend's action-packed women's volleyball games. That's next here on Play by Play. And we are back. Thanks for joining us here on Play by Play. It was a very busy weekend for a number of our national athletes.
Among them, Olympic pole vaulter EJ Obiena, who struck gold in Berlin, Germany. Obiena ruled the ISTA indoor tournament with a season-best 5.78-meter jump. The world number 12 needed just one attempt to clear the bar. Silver medalist Simon Guttormsen of Norway also tallied 5.78 meters but needed more tries. The Netherlands' Mono Vloem and home bet Bo Kanda shared the bronze.
Meantime, gymnastics rising star Carl Eldrew Eala wrapped up his first foray in the senior level of the FIG Artistic Gymnastics World Cup in Azerbaijan. Eala finished 7th in horizontal bar after tallying 13.033 points and 6th in floor with a score of 13.900. And lastly, the Philippine women's football team remain in the hunt for a knockout berth in the AFC Women's Asian Cup. The Filipinas finally got their breakthrough win at the expense of Iran 2-0. Sarah Egeshvik got us on the board with a goal in the 29th minute. Then, Chandler McDaniel doubled the lead in the 82nd. The win gives the country a 1-0-2 win-draw-loss record for third in Group A. They now await the results of fixtures in other groups to determine their fate. Only the two best third placers will advance to the knockouts.
Moving on to the UAAP, clean sweeps for all the winners in women's volleyball this weekend. Mobile journalist Denise Valdesancho takes a look at the results in this report.
The Adamson Lady Falcons with a statement win in the UAAP Season 88 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Adamson swept the USD Golden Tigresses 27-25, 25-22, and 25-12. The Lady Falcons took the fight out of their opponents with 20-6 run in the third set. Shaina Netura finished with 22 points, while Frances Mordy added 20 markers. The Lady Falcons improved to 3 wins and 2 losses. The Golden Tigresses settled for 2 victories against 3 defeats. A straight sets win as well for the FEU Lady Tamaraos over the UP Fighting Maroons, 25-13, 25-21, and 25-16. Eliza de Vasora continued to show her vast improvement. She scored 15 points to lead the Lady Tams to their third straight victory.
Yun nga po, magsisimula pa rin sa sarili ko. Kaya then masyado akong focus sa sarili ko sa mga nakaraang araw kasi gusto ko bago ako makatulong sa team, kailangan ko munang magpakita sa sarili ko, then apply ko sa team and lalo si Jers kasi hindi rin madali yung siya lagi yung gumagawa sa team namin. Kailangan may kasama na rin siya.
The Fighting Maroons did suffer an early setback in the match. Cassie Dongallo went down with an apparent leg injury after an awkward landing in the first set. Dongallo was carried off the court and returned to the bench with a leg brace. The Lady Tams climbed to 4-2, while the Fighting Maroons fall to 3-2. As for the NU Lady Bulldogs, they made quick work of the Ateneo Blue Eagles, 25-18, 25-18, and 25-15. Vangeline Sug delivered 18 points from 14 attacks to go with 7 digs. Super rookie Sam Cantada added 6 points and 7 receptions in her return to action from a 1-game absence due to injury. The Lady Bulldogs rise to 5-1, while the Blue Eagles stay winless at 0-6.
As of now po, sa laro ko ngayon, grateful pa din naman po ako dahil nakabalik po ako and nakatulong din po ako sa team ngayong game. And yung game ko ngayon, parang hindi pa po yun ulit. Pero, again, babalik po ulit kaming training, magti-training po ulit. Doon po ulit namin kukunin yung kumpiyansa po ulit namin para po sa next game po namin.
And finally, the De La Salle Lady Spikers stay perfect after dominating the UE Lady Red Warriors 25-15, 25-20, and 25-19. Rookie setter Ashana Nunag was hailed the player of the game after orchestrating the offense with 21 excellent sets on top of 4 points. Team captain Shavana Laput finished with 9 points on 8 kills and a block, as she also made her comeback after sitting out the last 2 games. The undefeated Lady Spikers are now at 6-0. The Lady Warriors absorbed their 6th straight loss this season and their 20th consecutive defeat dating back to season 87.
More volleyball action coming your way after the break as we take a look at the results.
Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. The Crisscross King Crunchers are now the only undefeated team in the 2026 Spikers Turf Open Conference. Crisscross completed a first-round sweep by taking down fellow frontrunner, the Savoj Spin Doctors, in straight sets 25-23, 29-27, and 25-17. Adrian Villados steered the offense with 19 excellent sets, while Alchi Gupiteo and four-time MVP Jude Garcia led the scoring with a combined 27 points. The King Crunchers climbed to 5-0, while the Spin Doctors settle for a 4-1 slate. Meantime, the Alpha Insurance Protectors swept the VNS Always Bright Lady Crete 25-16, 25-20, 25-18. Jao Mandal scored a team-high 16 points, while Sian Silang dished out 16 excellent sets. The Protectors improved to 3-2 for third in the standings. VNS remains winless after 6 games. Lastly, the AEP Cab Stars snapped a 2-game skid with a 25-20, 25-20, 25-21 win over the 3B Event Masters. J. Rack de la Noche and Jared Schnacky led the way with 17 and 15 markers respectively. The Cab Stars are now at 2 and 3 for 4th place, while the Event Masters slide to 1 and 4 for 5th. More men's volleyball, this time from the UAAP, as the FEU Tamaraws move to the brink of a first-round sweep. Mobile journalist Denise Valdesanta returns with a recap of this weekend's games.
Good reception, Abalier.
The FEU Tamaraws are now just 1 win away from a first-round sweep in the UAAP Season 88 Men's Volleyball Tournament. The Tams claimed their 6th straight win at the expense of the UP Fighting Maroons, 25-14, 25-22, and 28-26. Amit Between was the star of the match with his season-best 17 points. The Tams are now at 6-0. The Fighting Maroons dropped to 2-3.
Ayun nga po, yung kagaya ng pinag-uusapan namin is kailangan po laging maging consistent despite sa mga nangyayari sa amin. Kailangan mas puliduhin pa namin lahat ng galaw namin and bigay pa namin yung very best namin and huwag kami maging kampante kung ano pa yung nilalaro namin ngayon. Kailangan mas doblehin pa namin.
The defending champions, the NU Bulldogs, likewise sustained their momentum with a sweep of the Ateneo Blue Eagles 25-22, 25-23, and 25-22. Jade Desquitado powered the Bulldogs with 16 points and 11 excellent receptions. Buds Badin and Leo Orgales added a combined 23 markers. The Bulldogs climbed to 5-1, while the Blue Eagles fall to 2-4. As for the USD Golden Spikers, they scored their fourth straight win by pouncing on the Adamson Soaring Falcons 25-16, 25-20, and 25-22. Josh Ibanez once again led the way with 15 points, while JJ Macam chipped in 12 markers. The Golden Spikers are now at 4-1, while the Falcons slipped to 1-4. Lastly, the De La Salle Green Spikers finally scored their first win by beating the UE Red Warriors in 4 sets, 27-25, 25-23, 17-25, and 25-17. Chris Hernandez finished with 17 points. Isa Oseni and Eugene Gloria scored 15 each. The Green Spikers snap a 4-game skid and improve to 1-4 this season. The Red Warriors are at 1-5.
All over the place. She was smiling, she was happy, she was devastating with 22. Oh, by the way, this was a sweep. UST, worst start in 8 years for them through 5 games. All right, let's go to the NBA. Hornets versus Suns. Oh, look at this. Jalen Green, now you see me, now you don't. Up and at 'em for Jalen Green. Jordan Nisk, sure, why not? 24 points to help the Suns beat the Hornets, 111-99. Okay, let's move on. Celtics and Cavaliers, primetime matchup. Sam Merrill loses the ball. James Harden, all the way from the other side. Yeah, lob pass all the way to Evan Mobley, right on the money. Yeah, unfortunately, they lose this game. Harden had 19 points, 10 assists. Mobley had 24 markers, 8 rebounds. The Cavs, though, lose to Boston 109-98. If you're interested, Jason Tatum scored 20 points in his second game back. Okay, now, if you're a casual NBA fan, you will not recognize his name, or the names, but let's roll it and give them some flowers. Pacers, Blazers. This is Blake Wesley. He breaks the ankles of Jarris Walker. Then Michael Potter try to go up against Yang Hansen, who receives the sweet dish, the easy slam. I know a lot of the casuals are confused. Who are you talking about? I'm talking about the Blazers, that's why. Wesley had 2 assists in this game. Hansen had 5 points off the bench as well. The Blazers rout the Pacers 131-111. That's why they're happy. So let's give them that. Lastly, Rockets versus the Spurs. Oh no, here comes Wemby. In and out dribble, reverse jam, and 3 steps from the half-court line? Look at him fly. He is out of this world. 29 points, 8 rebounds, 4 blocks. The Spurs crushed the Rockets 145-120. They won 15 of the last 16. They've beaten the Rockets, the Pistons, the Clippers. Back to back to back. They are on a roll. There you go. Cheska, back to you. Woo!
Out of this world. And before we go, it was a night of entertainment in the PBA All-Star game. All-Stars emerged victorious in a high-scoring showdown, beating the South 147-142 at the Candon City Arena. Japeth Aguilar claimed MVP honors. He scored 29 points, highlighted by 7 thunderous dunks, each counting for 3 points in the All-Star format. At 39 years old, Aguilar also became the oldest player to win All-Star Game MVP. The win extended the North's dominance over the South to 6 straight All-Star Game victories. The entertainment didn't just take place in-game. Before the match, the PBA All-Stars also showed their moves in the traditional dance-off. Take a look.
You see, let me analyze this on the highlight board. Oh, no.
All right, please, be my guest.
New Zealand has the
haka.
That's ours. That's ours. There you go. We found it. We found it. All right.
To be fair, ang lalambot ng
Grabe
katawan.
sila. I have a feeling Apple David had something to do with the choreography.
I think she did.
of
I
that
think
one.
she did.
Shout out, Apple. That's all from us tonight, kapatid. Catch us again tomorrow, 9 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
I'm Boom Gonzalez, sitting in for Andre Felix.
And I'm Chaska Liton Calao. Thank you for watching.